Hey everyone, here's my Weeden electric motor number 112. It was introduced in 1912 and produced into 1918. So we're looking at a 105, 107-year-old engine. It is a electromatic coiled, meaning that when you apply power, it will charge the coils, make a magnet, and pull it up. And then as it turns around, it will disconnect from its little copper or brass tongues that are down here, and then discharge, allowing it to travel all the way around until it hits connection again, and then allow the magnet to come on, and it just kind of repeats. This little guy can truck it really fast with this action, toggling between power on and power off for the magnets, but it's not very strong, meaning it doesn't have a lot of torque. So, which leads me to the transmission up here, meaning that it has to run the transmission and the possibility of running 3 accessories. I find that not really happening. I mean, it can run 1 accessory, a little sandstone. It can kind of run a sandstone in a saw, but not very well. Really only 1, and like doing a knocker or let's say a windmill, I mean, it's just not going to happen, right? So here are battery terminals right here where you tie in. These are little thumb screws, 1 silver, 1 that's brass, right? I've been doing negative here, positive here, but it doesn't really matter. Here is pulley for going from here to the transmission. It has a raised, painted maroon base. The one that I've seen on Weedensteam.com, the whole base, I believe, is maroon, and it's not raised. So this one's a little bit fancier than the one picture I've seen of it. So maybe it's, it could be an earlier model. So it's like maroon and then nickeled. Let's see, we bring it here. And see here it has a lever, right? And inside, there are 2 tongues, right? That can supply power. And depending on where the lever is up or down, determines the direction that it will bounce this shaft. Because that's essentially what happens. That you get power and it hits a tongue, and it bounces it up towards the magnet and it swings around, right? And depending on which one of these are hitting, depends on where it bounces this way, clockwise or counterclockwise, right? And on the front, it's nice to where it says Weeden right here. Yeah, should be able to see that pretty well. Little nickel plate, right? And of course the balance wheel. All right, so let's try to turn her on. Okay. It doesn't run this direction very well. Let's make sure I got it in. Make sure I'm going the right direction too. There it goes. I'm gonna get it a good kickoff speed, right? And then let's go the other direction. There we go. Let's see if we can get it to run this little accessory. All right. Almost. See, if I get this band too tight, you know, it takes too much torque, which is why I'm saying that, you know, running more than one accessory is really not in the cards for this little guy. I mean, it's fun to play with, you know, that's for sure. Pick it up to 10 volts so you can see it goes faster. All right. Though 100 years ago, they wouldn't have a power supply like this. They would be stuck with dry cell batteries. So I'm thinking, you know, they had to have a little luck to get this thing running. Luckily, I have a power supply and I don't have to worry about batteries. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this little Weeden electric motor, number 112 or 112. And I guess I see you guys next time. No whistle to toot, so I'll go toot toot. Yeah, I know. That's pretty nerdy. Well, see you next time.